All right, can everybody see my hand raised?
Yeah.
All right.
Whoa, no, just...
So they say it's always good to start a speech with a joke. I was going to try and find a killer COVID joke, but chances are that 99.998% of you won't get it.
Woo! You did it.
All right, so I just want to say a couple thank yous as we get started. So where's Shannon Galvin? Shannon's here. This is all Shannon's fault. I blame her. Thank you, Shannon. So 15 months ago when they shut schools down, Shannon got us all together in her house and we started planning our plot to overtake this district. We're still not there, but we're working on it. I also want to thank all the groups that are here tonight. Let Them Breathe.
Yeah.
People of Purpose. Central Coast Health Coalition. And Moms for Liberty. If you're here from any of those groups tonight, let's hear it.
Yeah.
All right. So I want to talk for a minute about why we are here. I'm here for my kids. I'm here for your kids. I'm here for all the kids in this district, and I know you guys are here for that too. In our district, there are 10,000 kids. I don't know how many are here, but they're not all here, and they're not represented by people who care about them as much as we do. They are our future. They're my future. They're your future. They're the future of this district. They're the future of this area. They're the future of our country, and we care about them a lot, don't we?
Yeah.
So we're here tonight to stand up for them and their rights. Their rights are being trampled upon, and our rights as parents are being trampled upon. First, their right to a quality education. Schools need to be open. Schools need to be open. And kids need to go to school without fear. They need to go to school not afraid of the other kids, not afraid of their teachers, not afraid of getting in trouble for not wearing a mask.
Not afraid of America.
Our kids are strong and our kids are resilient. For anyone who's had kids at home the last year and a half, they know this. But our kids can only take so much for so long, and so can we. We need to stand up tonight. In our kids, we see anxiety, we see depression, we see learning loss, we see failing grades, we've seen kids dropping out of school, and we've seen even worse with kids trying to commit suicide over the past 15 months. We're here because we are pro-science, we're pro-safety, we're pro-smiles, we're pro-mass choice, and most of all, we're pro-kids.
Oh yeah.
Right now, our board is planning to require all kids to wear masks. Everyone knows there's not a single safety study out there that shows that this is safe. Kids are at extremely low risk from COVID. And everyone who wants to get vaccinated at this point can get the shot. So if kids are at low risk and you can get vaccinated, why do they need to wear a mask? So here's what we're here tonight to talk about. We have 2 items that we've asked the board to put on the agenda. The first was to approve a resolution to advocate in writing to the CDPH to remove the mandatory requirements for masks, quarantines, and asymptomatic testing of our kids. The second was to affirm the rights of parents to choose if masks are appropriate for their children. Now, do you think they added them to the agenda? No, they did not.
They didn't.
They said they would, and if you go on their website and read their bylaws, they said they have to, but they still chose not to.
Oh.
So if you want to tell them something on your mind tonight, that would be a great thing to let them know. So instead, they added 2 agenda items of their own. The first is approval of the CDPH plan, which includes the masks, asymptomatic testing, and quarantining. The second is a discussion of the things that we proposed, which is going to include all the different sides and not what we asked them to do. And one of the board members today put it out that they're not even going to vote on that item tonight. So the one thing that we wanted on the agenda, they will not vote for. And she said to stay home because it's too dangerous to be here to even give them public comment. So you can let them know how you feel about that in person tonight by giving public comment. So many of you have already sent in emails to the board to boepublic@lmusd.org. That is one way that you can do that. The second is one of these yellow cards. So the board's going to open its doors at 7 o'clock. You can hand them a card and you can go inside to give your public comment. And when that agenda item that you want to talk about comes up, they'll call your name. You can walk up to the podium and give them 3 minutes of your mind. Shannon will collect your cards so that we can make sure that you guys get in the queue. So if you want to sign up for public comment, you have that option here. We want to keep it respectful and professional, but we want to show our passion and how much we oppose what's being done tonight. And since they ignored us, as we mentioned before, we're going to need your support in 2 more weeks. So 2 weeks from today is the next board meeting, the last one before school goes back in session. We're going to be here together to do the same thing over again, and hopefully by then they're going to listen to us.
We won't die down. We'll get bigger.
Now, many of you have signed the recall petitions. I want to talk about that for just a minute here. For those of you who have already signed, can I see your hands up? Thank you very much. Give yourself a round of applause. Thank you. Thank you for exercising your constitutional right to recall our public officials who you feel are not doing a good job. For those of you who haven't signed, let me give you some more reasons tonight. First, our school board is heavily funded by the teachers' unions. These are the same teachers' unions that are making backdoor deals with our public health agencies, the CDC and CDPH. These are the same teachers' unions that just gave our governor $2.1 million. $2.1 million. Do you think it was a bonus payment for shutting down schools last year or a prepayment on shutting them down this year? I guess we'll find out. Did you know that the head of the union, our union here, our teachers union, went on a local radio show? And he went on that local radio show with one of our board members, Colleen Martin. She's one of the 3 that we're signing petitions for. Now, Colleen tried to explain away this conflict of interest with the union defending the board and the board defending the union like this. She told a story. She said that back in the day, when she was a board member a while ago, the union president used to park his old pickup in front of her house. And she said, the 2 of them on this radio show, it's not like they're in the back seat of that pickup together. We all know what happens in the back seat of a pickup, right? Then there's the curriculum they recently approved from Character Strong. So for all of you who've heard about critical race theory, the founder of Character Strong, the company that produced this curriculum, is a woke white progressive who loves critical race theory. Last year, we had an increase in Fs in our district of 185%. Why are we talking about CRT when we should be talking about the ABCs? This doesn't make sense. Now, I'd like to introduce another gentleman here who I just met tonight, but traveled all the way down here from the Bay Area to talk to us. His name's Alan Stevo. He's the best-selling author of Face Masks in One Lesson.